Okay, so desk setups, they are everywhere nowadays, and I must admit I love them. So because this is my first video, I thought I'd show you what my desk setup looks like, how I record and stream music. I have kind of a unique situation, if you want, because one click and one push of a button, everything turns on and I can immediately record vocals, record guitar, play piano. That's very important for me. And over there you see my mixing and mastering setup. That's where I have acoustic treatments on the wall and just my monitors, my outboard gear. Really good for mixing, mastering, editing. Just have separate ways to be productive in my workflow. So maybe you can see over there. So this is my mixing and mastering setup. I will make another video about it, but today we are focusing on this setup here. I will talk about the gear, give you some B-rolls. I'm very proud how it turned out now. It was a lot of work. Everyone loves it here. It's really great. Two setups can maybe look overkill, but for example, if I have another producer here, he can sit over there, I record the instruments, or if I have someone here who records the instruments, I sit over there and we can see over the screens here the same thing, so they know exactly where I am in the DAW, and it's easier for them. Okay, but enough rambling, let's get to it. My desk setup for music production and streaming. Let's go. Okay guys, this is it. This is what it looks like from my perspective. This is my desk setup. I really enjoy it, really love it. Just to show you, this is my mixing and mastering setup, where I have my outboard gear and my Universal Audio Apollo interfaces, and here's my MacBook Pro M1, and yeah, this is my setup. I really enjoy to work here. I can show you around. Yes, it's my nice acoustic guitar. The first big thing, the big machine here, it's like my super brain. It's the Roland Phantom 8, and this thing is just a monster. You can play piano sounds, you can play synthesizer sounds. Another drum computer here, like you had in the 70s, 80s. It's all built in here. You can make your own synthesizer sounds, all analog or digital. Put it in song mode. I have an applause button here, for example, if I go live and just want to have an applause button. I will never part from it. For a studio, it can handle all the needs I have. So here's my Neumann U87. It's a little bit dark, so hopefully you can see it. Yeah, there it is. The best microphone I ever owned, and I have it for 10 years. And it's funny because yesterday it broke. I have to send it to Neumann to have a look what happened, but yeah, I love it. Let's go from here. We have my stream deck where I control all my stream situations. I can go live here, switch cameras from my Sony to my iPhone, for example, and it's really handy. So over here we have my Plex and cables, E-bone, tuner, shaker, bottlenecks. So if I want to record something, I'm always able to just grab it and play. That's very productive and a good way of working, in my opinion. A little candle to make a good mood. It smells like vanilla, that's what I wanted to say. Bruno Mars, because he's the reason I really started to make productions. He was also a producer before he got famous, and he played a big part in my influence, as well as, of course, John Mayer and Michael Jackson. Here we have my AirPod Pro Max, I think they are called. They are really nice for traveling. They have noise cancelling, 3D sound. I can mix on them if I want to. I love them for mixing as well. And just to listen back to music, they are great. I just hear the AirPods, or I have my good old in-ears from In-Ear Germany. I love them as well. Logic keys, keyboard, from Avid because I used Pro Tools 10 years. Then I switched to Cubase, but I still have this keyboard and I love to write on it. So I just, for this workspace, it's enough and I really do like it. So over here is my PreSonus Fader Port 16 and most of you guys will use it as a mixer for your DAW, like Cubase. But for me it's for live mixing. So if I go live on Twitch, I have my U87 here, reverb, delays, so I can make more delay, more reverb, mute switches. I can pretty much just say, okay, I want my acoustic louder, I want my electric, the Phantom, I want to hear my DAW or my Mac audio. I have a click here, auto tune on and off, what's the retune speed, that's also very handy. Then I can make tap tempo here with tapping, and I can say I want to have 4, 16s, 8s, dotted 8s, and everything is connected to my Universal Audio Apollo console app, which you can see on this screen where usually my chat is. And for example, if I push the fader here on the Phantom, you will see it now moving here. Next is my Kensington mouse. I don't like this mouse as much as my Magic Mouse, but because there is not enough space, as you can see, I needed to put this Kensington mouse here with the ball. I don't need any mouse space here. This is just for, okay, I need to click something very quick and go on. And there is my machine, which is also connected to my Phantom and to my Cubase and to Machine, so I can play the drums here if I don't want to play them over here. So just efficiency. My monitors are Yono, I think they called, from Amazon, 4K UHD, amazing monitor in my opinion. And here's, I think it's an MSI, which is turned, so they pretty much have the same height here and it looks very, very nice. Here are my Elgato Keylight Air. Also my camera, it's an Sony a6100 with a 60mm 1.4 lens, and I always have it here next to my monitor. So that's the picture you are always getting if you will see some of my streams. You have this view. I will try to make it, yes, this view. Then finally, because mostly I'm a guitar player, here's my pedal board of choice. It's a Schmidt Array board and it's relatively new to my collection, and there's also a bridge down under, so alright, it's very dark here, but I will put some B-roll in it so I can just plug my guitar and play. Here's my Nick Huber Crowdstar. I love this baby as well, and here are some other guitars. But this is my view. You can see the piano, you can see everything from here, all about efficiency. And it really turned out great. So if you want to have a studio tour from this desk, you can also let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys think. And let's make just another. Also, it's everything here is with Philips Hue lamp, so I can just change the lighting on the fly and just show you a little bit from clients here. We also do photos with Polaroid. My chair is not something special. My desk also, because of the Phantom, it's impossible to put it up or down, and because of the cabling underneath the desk, which I don't want to show you. It always stays like this, but that's one issue because it's not ergonomic to write on it and type on it, because it's very high. Because the Phantom is also very high. That's why I don't like to type or move the mouse on this space. My PlayStation 5 was always there, but I moved it to just be productive and don't have any distractions from working here. hopefully I showed you all there is. I think so, but maybe if I'm done recording this, I will immediately say, oh no, I forgot something, but that's how it is. I really enjoy making content now for more viewers because it's in English and not in German. So I also very proud to make some progress in video editing and production as well. So hopefully you like the B-roll stuff, you like the studio behind the scenes stuff, and the next videos are coming. It's all about music production, being a producer, being a musician, struggling through this life of being a musician or producer or in this music world. My English hopefully gets better over time, but that's how it is right now. See you in the next videos. I'm very pumped. Peace out.